Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live. Oh my goodness, we made it another week. Kelly Green, y'all. Yeah, he's doing his dance. That's the I'm over 50 dance. Yeah.
That's the dad dance.
The dad dance. Hey, are you wearing pants?
I have sweatpants on.
Yeah. You'd think that, I mean, I'm torso man during this show, but I am actually wearing real pants today.
That's the first time you've ever asked me that in all the years we've known each other.
Oh, I've thought to ask you many times, but I couldn't bring myself to. Anyway. Hey, I want to thank Alex Philistine for the first super chat. Just a little stimulus package to start the show. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how important it is that we have the super chats and the support from people and the patrons. You go to patreon.com/Ken Heron and you can support the show that way. It means a great deal. If you enjoy the show, just at the very least, if you don't send a super chat or whatever, just tell other people about it. You know? If you like it, don't keep it to yourself. Man Oof Drone Vlogs, $2 super chat. Hello, Mr. Ken Heron. Keep up the good work. Thank you. It's going to be a big show tonight. I don't know if you can see. Lots of viewer videos. Finally got a bunch of viewer videos in tonight. I got a postcard.
Oh.
And we're going to be drawing for the Pixel phone tonight.
Oh, tonight's the night?
Tonight's the night. We're going to draw for this phone.
All right.
All right. All that, plus our guest will be Ken Compton. He's the guy who makes all of the animations over on my other channel, Side B. There's a link in the description. Please check it out. Kelly, how you been?
I've been okay, man. And you and I were talking before the show started how we're working out every day. We've bulked up. We're taking good care of ourselves, staying in shape.
Is that right?
The iron.
You know, you would think that would be the case. But there is something about whiling away the hours on Netflix, just eating everything in the house that would go bad if you didn't eat it. You know, like that old thing of chips, that old tub o' beefaroni, that kind of thing.
Here's what I had for lunch yesterday, and this is no joke. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, 2 sausage patties, a pile of Doritos, and a chocolate brownie. That was my lunch yesterday.
Really?
Man, it was good.
You're a health nut. What are you thinking?
I've fallen apart. I bet I've gained at least 10 pounds during this.
Yeah, dude, I totally have the pandemic poundage going on. Check this out. Watch this. Look, I'm a thin man, attractive to the ladies. But then if I ease back in my chair.
Oh, wow. Well, the camera does that.
Yeah, there's something to be said for having the camera up there like that. Artco Drone Solutions. Hey, Art, good to see you. $15 super chat. This is to buy more props for Ken's FPV. Yeah, my last video that I posted, me flying with my mom over Christmas, it didn't go so well. I was showing off for her, and I crashed. But it's all fixed, and I'm going to probably fly a little bit this weekend if I can get out. Now, you should get out, Kelly, and exercise, right? I mean, at nighttime, you're a germaphobe. So at nighttime, when all the world is asleep, I think even the coronavirus goes to sleep after 10 p.m.
My boss announced yesterday that we're going back to the office, going back to work on May 4th. And I thought, I've been off for nearly 4 weeks. I don't think I've exercised once. I've wasted so much time. I could have been working. I could have gotten myself in really good shape during this time.
Isn't that what they do in prison? Right? Same situation. You're stuck inside a building, yet you got yard time. You got to push those cinder blocks up and, you know, hoist up that jug OP in your cell. Get all the quads and the squads and the thwads and the whatever you call them. But so are you going to miss working from home?
No, it'll be good to get back into a routine again. I've gotten really lazy. All kidding aside, I've just gotten so lazy. I mean, I've gotten all my work done, but
no doubt this will be a disaster. Zoom meetings, I feel no need to shower. I don't have to wear a tie. Working from the house, I'm not wearing
Yeah. I see a cat in the background there. What's the name of your cat, Kelly?
That's Abby. We've got a stray cat too named Gray Cat who just had 4 kittens on our front porch.
If the cat had the kittens on your couch, would Gray Cat still be around?
Ooh, I don't know. My daughter loves that cat, and I've never seen her as excited as she's been about these kittens. So probably so.
Ah, well, that's another good thing. You know, we get to spend quality time with our pets.
And Ashley's in the chat saying her cat is cuter than my cat, which is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. She tries to beat me in everything and can't beat me in anything. So if you want to sound off in the chat about how much cuter my cat is, Abby, than her cat Beans, go ahead.
I would say that your cat is better at licking its own butt than her cat. That's clearly being demonstrated right now. By the way, one of the best usernames on YouTube, Cornish Bees and Drones, with a $20 super chat. Love the new Constructive Criticism show. Can't watch it, but watch the replay. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is I guess this is a thing now. I didn't intend on doing it every Monday, but it's Constructive Criticism, and it's another stream I'm doing here Mondays at noon, starting at at noon Central, going for about an hour or however long my co-host can stand it, where we kind of go over your videos and give you some constructive criticism. So cool. Thank you, Cornish Bees and Drones, and River Mersey with a 1-pounder. Thank you, River. And Jenna C. Hey, Jenna, $20 super chat to buy more hand sanitizer. Can you get hand sanitizer now? Is it still rare?
Yes, it is, I think.
Okay, cool. Well, someone else that pays the bills is our very favorite sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cadillac of processed meat. Get you some pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow.
Yeah.
And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
Pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. Yeah. Thank you, Pigeon Jerky. I also want to thank our other sponsors tonight, RemotePilot101.com, FreeWellGear.com, GPC Cases, and what else we got? Oh, ScottyMakesStuff.com, so much more. We wouldn't be able to do this without them. But right now, let's go into the newsroom.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the news you'd ever want to know about drones, and there's a lot of it. Let's head over and check out News with Jeff Sills.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
So tonight's drone news, of course, is brought to you by GPC Custom Drone Cases, providing you with the highest quality professional cases so your investment is always protected when it's not in the air. Custom cases are also available by request. GPC, designed for life, be original, be blue. Use the discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all purchases at goprofessionalcases.com. Link in the description.
GPC, love you, mean it. All right.
So our first news comes out of Australia. Sorry, Greg. Media agency Circle Media was using a drone to film a patent livestock trailer at a Baker family farm. And in the process of getting set up for one of the shots, they come up a hill and they got attacked by the dog.
Oh,
Man,
oh, wow. He's jumping up there high.
he's ferocious.
The drone was about 2.3 meters off the ground, and he didn't notice the dog at first until they got set up for the shot and realized that they had gotten some fairly nice footage. So worth sharing.
I like the footage that you see sometimes. You can search YouTube for it, where dog catches drone.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
It's funny when they almost get it, but and then they don't know what to do with it once they get it. Oh, they got it. Now what? It doesn't taste good.
I think I've seen a couple of videos where the dog knew what to do with it. It wasn't beautiful, but anyway.
Right.
All right. So Jacksonville Beach became, I guess, a part of the news recently. They're partially doing reopenings across the United States for the COVID-19 pandemic. And there was a lot of misinformation and false videos being posted out. So they took some drones out and took some live footage, some footage of what people were actually doing on the beach to show that even though they were opening up the beach, people were still distancing themselves and being safe and being able to get out and have some fun and not, commingle or break that 6-foot rule. So
Yeah, I see a couple of them there that are, but I mean,
that could be family members,
right?
Know. But anyway, it's good to see people back out, getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I'll be glad when this is all over. I mean, it's fun being biologically attached by the butt to my couch and everything, but and really, you don't have to be. They say stay home, but I mean, here in Tennessee, there's nobody. I mean, it's a small town, so you can go out and walk around. I think most of that stuff for like New York and densely populated areas, where staying home would be the thing to do. I mean, if everybody went out at the same time, it'd be a problem. But here in Tennessee, it's like, it's like I could go out and exercise, yet I don't.
I worked from home for 17 years, and what everybody else is worried about and complaining about, it's just normal for me. So I'm always here.
Anubis Arts, TJ Grady. Hey, man. Welcome back, Jeff. We missed you. Are you doing better this week? Feeling good? Everything good?
Yeah.
All right. You won't leave us again, will you, Jeff?
No.
Okay, good. You promise?
Okay.
Okay, I won't hold you to it.
All right, so officials across the country now are starting to use drones more to promote the social distancing. Obviously, DJI has a project, or I guess a plan that they're doing with a lot of the agencies to be able to provide them drones as assistance for this. And so the social distancing is showing some success, I guess is the best way to describe it. They're using the DJI drones with speakers, etc., to get out and help promote this.
As they buzz along Daytona Beach, passerbys can't help but watch and listen.
This is the Volusia Sheriff's Office. Please adhere to social distancing guidelines.
It speaks. They can speak through it. Wow.
Kim Andrade couldn't believe it when she saw it. But Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says that because of the coronavirus outbreak, they're turning to drones.
Unfortunately, in law enforcement, we can't practice social distancing. People are still committing crimes. People are still being knuckleheads and going and having these large gatherings and these pop-up block parties.
So, by using the drones, officials can encourage social distancing and break up gatherings without fear of a deputy getting infected. They can also conduct typical law enforcement business from a safe distance.
Even a rescue swim, right, to where we can have 2 drones go up, one to monitor, one to drop a life-saving raft or whatever to them, and we can actually monitor it from off scene.
This is the Savannah Police Department.
With many concerned about the spread of COVID-19, police in cities such as Savannah, Georgia, and Elizabeth, New Jersey have started using drones as well. The latter has responded to concerns on Facebook that the technology will infringe on privacy, saying they are just trying to save lives and not be Big Brother. Sheriff Chitwood agrees.
It's another tool in the toolbox. At the end of the day, my job as the sheriff is to protect my deputies and my community. And if these drones could give us that extra level of protection, I'm all for it. And we're going to utilize it in a legal, safe, responsible manner.
I think that's great. That's wonderful that the police have more tools to use. But I wasn't really listening to most of that after the beginning because I am, after all, a child. I don't know if you caught it, but I thought that I might have to edit that a little bit. Let me show you what I mean.
Wow.
Kim Andrade couldn't believe it when she saw it. But Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood says that because of the coronavirus outbreak, they're turning to drones.
You see what I mean? That's when I first heard it. I didn't hear the ch. I didn't hear ch. My mind just went. I apologize. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Kelly. I am a child.
So hard.
I am a child. I am a child.
Okay.
And I apologize.
So-
I apologize for being full of Chitwood. Love you, Jeff.
Yeah. Next in the news
Yeah.
out of India, this one I thought was really well done. The AP police are using drones the same way. They're helping to police and keep people in lockdown. Every country obviously has their own levels of lockdown and restrictions, and in India it's been pretty strict. They don't want people out. They definitely don't want them, mingling, etc. They have a new name for the people that do this, which are COVIDiots, which I thought was very well done.
COVIDiots?
They call them COVIDiots.
That's funny.
I liked it. And this is a video of some COVIDiots that were playing cricket, and the police caught them, and then they scattered.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
So
and then the police gave chase.
Yeah. Yes. Then they chased him with the drone.
That's hilarious. Wow.
This is dedication.
Look at this. They're chasing him all the way home.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, can you imagine if they did that here?
Oh,
Didn't you tell me a couple of weeks ago, Ken, that the PA on top, the speaker on top of the drone is actually recorded? That's not like a walkie-talkie. That's not live audio.
Yeah, in the app for the Mavic Enterprise, you can record up to a certain length of something, and then it'll play it back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
so
you, Jeff.
Next in the news, this was something that kind of came to the news, and it didn't, because of all the COVID virus stuff, it just kind of slipped through the cracks. There's been a wildfire outside of Chernobyl that has burned a huge amount of the forest that surrounded the reactor and Pripyat and all of the cities around there. The fire it took them days to put it out. This was actually inside the 18-mile exclusion zone. There was a lot of concerns that this was going to stir up radiation, etc. But the sad thing about this is that not only have the wildfires gone and damaged a lot of the wildlife and the foliage that had grown back, but it also destroyed a lot of buildings and a lot of the things that the guides would take tours through. So a lot of the farmhouses and stuff that were in the area that were there from back when Chernobyl disaster happened were all destroyed.
Now, how long ago was the Chernobyl disaster? It was quite a bit ago, wasn't it?
Yes.
So there wouldn't be any firefighters still at the local fire station when they get the call, like, "Hey, we got a fire down there in Chernobyl and Pripyat." Because if you remember, that's how it started the last time. It was just as a fire call. I wouldn't go back like, no, I let it burn itself out.
Well, they have fire support in the area, obviously, for the work that's being done at Chernobyl, because obviously they put the new sarcophagus recently over it to seal it off. And there's a huge effort globally that's supported by multiple countries to help protect that area. And back in 1986, which was when the initial fire had happened, all of the firefighters came from Pripyat. They came from all the local areas, and all of those firefighters suffered horribly for what they did. I would imagine that based on this one, they did say that the radiation from this fire was not as serious as what they thought it was going to be. So that's a good sign.
Yeah.
You know,
thank you to Ben Cartwright. He says it was April 26, 1986. Thanks for that info. Kelly, you're a germaphobe. Would you consider radiation a germ? And let me just ask you this. You know, they give tours. Would you ever go to Chernobyl to visit?
I've watched some videos on it. No, I don't think I would get close to that place. There's no reason to risk it. I'll watch a YouTube video of a tour.
Yeah.
And it's not a germ thing. It's a radiation thing. With
Right.
me.
I might go for 30 minutes. I mean, anytime you're wearing something that limits, you say, hey, if this turns red or whatever it does, then I don't know. It's going to be a bad place for many eons.
If I could borrow one of those vests that they put on you at the dentist office when they take the x-rays.
You know what? I go to the... I don't want to overshare. No, what the heck?
No.
I have no children. So sometimes when I go to the dentist and they put that on me, I'm like, I don't have any children and I don't want any children. You can leave that thing off. By the way, thank you, Rob Muller with a €2. Thank you so much there, Rob. Harlem in the house. As always, have a great show. And I did get the pictures of Harlem that I asked for last week. I guess Rob sent me the signs. I'll have to find those. And Tito Taylor, hey man, $15 super chat. Man, thanks. He didn't say anything, but your super chat speaks volumes, and we thank you, Tito. Isn't that a cool name? Wasn't that a Jackson?
Tito Jackson?
Yeah, this is one of the Jacksons.
Okay.
Back to you.
Next in the news, the French drone manufacturer Parrot is still competing with DJI on many, many fronts, and they have now worked to stake a claim within the United States military. They're in the process of developing a new drone that is going to be used with the troops. It's a short-range reconnaissance drone program that Parrot is contributing to.
Would you say that this new drone from Parrot is a force multiplier?
You know,
right? I mean, aren't they? Anything you make for the military is going to be a force multiplier. You go to those shows where they have all the guns and everything. There's nobody in there. If somebody came up, hey man, that new thing that you made for military, is that a force multiplier? No, not this. This isn't a force multiplier, right? They're not going to be like, hell yeah, it's a force multiplier.
Well, it looks like it's going to be something that happens. The prototype was presented by Parrot to the military, and they have approved it for initial manufacturing. So hopefully in the future news, we'll get a chance to get some photographs or some video of this thing in action.
Hey. Stop the show. Somebody in the chat we haven't seen for a while. It's the Everyday Dad, man. $15 super chat. They wouldn't let me send this in euro, but I definitely tried first. The Everyday Dad. I haven't seen him in a while. Where you been? Where you been, man? Gary, where you been?
Gotta get him back on the show.
We miss you. I just out of curiosity, I have to know. I have to check out his channel because I think he surpassed us all in subscribers.
Do YouTubers do that a lot? Check the competition to see if they're passing you?
I think they do, but they wouldn't admit it. Like, for instance, I never do that. I'm doing it right now.
During the show.
During the show. No, I want to thank him for the super chat. 121,000 subscribers. Way to go, man. Very good. Very good. Awesome, Everyday Dad. I taught him everything he knows.
Okay, next in the news, the Chula Vista Police Department in California had a situation that was on their to-do list. They had the canyons, the Chula Vista canyons, have a lot of homeless encampments in there. And because of all of the COVID virus issues, they were concerned that the homeless down there wasn't going to be able to get the services that they need for the pandemic. So they started using drones and have the recording on them and would fly them down through the canyon, identifying to the people in the canyon where the local or nearby health van was so that they could go and get tested or get assistance if needed. And I thought that was pretty cool.
That is really cool. You know, that's something you don't think about is the poor homeless population. You know, here we are, we have homes and options and health insurance and we have phones and news. Think about some homeless people that may not even have any idea what's going on. You know, and they see all the streets are empty and they're like, whoa, what happened? So it's good that they're able to do that. Now, I had a picture associated with this of one of the drones that they're using that you sent me, Jeff, but I hesitate to show it because there's something in the background that's questionable. It's blurry, and I will show it if parents will please just hide their kids' eyes for just a moment. Maybe I'm seeing what I want to see.
Oh, no.
But here's a picture of one of the drones. Jeff, you okay, buddy? Jeff, buddy.
I don't, this is, you know.
Yeah. Okay, here's the picture. Now, again, I may be just seeing what I want to see. Well, you tell me what you see. Now, it's blurry, but it's in the background. It's right next to the dude, and it's a weird color, but...
Back to you in the newsroom, Jeff.
Yeah. Let's get on with the next story right now.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. So, Wednesday, the Cadillac Police, EMS, and fire departments all paid special tribute to the frontline workers at the Munson Healthcare Cadillac Hospital.
Yeah. Is there more to that story there, Jim?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chief photojournalist Derek Clark was there to capture the moment using their drone that they used with the fire department. And, you know, this was just, again, another one of the tributes that we see happen quite often across the country for the people that are out there working the front lines trying to keep people safe. And
Absolutely. Rescue workers, delivery guys, the unsung heroes of everyday life are now the people holding this thing together. You know, Walmart, food store stockers, all those kind of people. Everybody, just, you know, unable to stay home, who are now termed essential workers, along with these wonderful rescue people.
Every time I run across one, I always tell them thank you for what they're doing.
I run right up and hug them. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I just come right at them. Hey! I don't do that.
Oh, my God. All right. University of North Texas was recently selected by NASA to start research for drone communications. This is a program that is part of the resilient airspace operations that they want to do for low-flying traffic. And this is part of the traffic management program that the FAA eventually sees happening for, you know, the commercial use of drones at lower altitudes, et cetera. And it's basically the first part of developing a standardized communications system for the drones and for the teams that are using the drones to be able to stay in contact with one another.
That's cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
OSU, another college, is developing a drone to help in disasters. After the search efforts in such cases like the Oklahoma City bombing and other things, the OSU college has developed a drone that has the ability to fly in just about any different direction. And one of the things that they realized that they needed to be able to do, this was one of the things that was crucial to Oklahoma City and other disasters, was to be able to stop and listen to hear if there's anything going on, or if you can hear voices, etc. With a drone, obviously, because it's so loud, you can't do that. So the special design allows them to land the drone, stop the motors, and a microphone then listens for what's going on. Then they can, you know, determine a location, or if they have several of these drones, they can triangulate the location and then turn the drone back on and fly and try to find other people. It's a very, very interesting design.
Yeah.
The only limitation it has right now is battery power, but they hope with, you know, changes in the battery technology that we're starting to see, that this thing will get a longer flight time in the future.
Awesome. That's great. I love to hear good things about new drone stuff.
Well, I got new drone stuff for you.
All right.
Because all of the emergency response stuff that we see, you know, they're using off-the-shelf drones. You know, you have a DJI drone, or you have a Parrot drone, or you have the Skydio, et cetera. But Ace Core Technologies decided that this was not the way to go. They wanted to develop a purpose-built emergency response drone.
Whoa. And
yeah, this is based off of their Zoe portable quadcopter platform. It's a carbon fiber construction. It uses a 100-watt loudspeaker with an audible range of 1 kilometer, so it doesn't use the recordings as much as it is you can actually broadcast from it.
Wow.
It has a 80 decibel volume at 100-meter altitude, so you can cover a wide area. It's going to be pretty loud.
Huh.
And it has multiple payloads. It's waterproof, has a stabilized gimbal with a 10x optical zoom camera. I mean, this is a pretty serious little drone. It even uses the inverted motors. So
quick follow-up on that. Would you say that this is a force multiplier? Yeah. Would it not be a force multiplier? If it multiplies the force? It takes the force and it multiplies it.
It's sold to other people than the military? I guess yes and no. Okay, so Newcastle legend Asprilla, what is this? Tino Asprilla. He was a soccer player. He quit playing soccer in 2004 and launched his own range of sexual health, and decided that during the COVID virus, it'd be a very good opportunity for him to distribute his own range of condoms using a drone.
Oh, wait, what is the guy's name again?
His name is Tino Asprilla.
That's what I thought. You know, I actually got a delivery from him earlier today, and I filmed it for you. Check this out. Check this out.
Oh boy, they're finally here. Hey, UPS guy. I've been waiting for that. Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man. See ya. Oh, man, I hope these fit. Yeah. What the heck? Oh, man. There's no way they're gonna fit. Well, I guess I should try one on. Let's see here. Oh, gotta get that. It's been a while since. Nope, way too big. Maybe I can return it. See if I can catch the guy. Hey, UPS guy, these gloves are way too small. Can you take them back for me?
And scene. Jeff, you all right, bud?
I think he permanently muted himself.
Jeff,
Yes, I muted myself because choice.
You're all right, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, thank you very much for the news. We appreciate it.
You may win an Emmy for that.
Oh, God.
For the news? Yeah.
No, for you, for your acting.
Yeah.
No, stop.
Yeah.
TNL News has been sponsored by GoProfessionalCases.com. GPC, designed for life. Be original, be blue. Don't forget, discount code TNL10 for a 10% discount on all online purchases at GoProfessionalCases.com.
GPC, love you, mean it. Thanks, guys. And thank you, Jeff. We'll see you again next week.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
Oh, that Jeff. He's got the patience of Job, doesn't he?
Does he ever?
Ah, that guy. You gotta love him. I wanted to ask people in the chat, if you're new to the stream, to say hello. Also, if you've never chatted before, maybe you're just kind of hanging out. You see where you can chat, and you never have done it. Just do it once. What's it gonna hurt? Just say, hey, my first time chatting. It's kind of fun. Red Ranger GC with a $5 super chat for Jeff and his patience. Thank you, Red Ranger. That means a great deal. So, gonna bring in our guest Ken Compton here in just a moment. But first, I wanted to share something cool with you. We gotta have something cool. Let's play a video.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of people that have the new Autel Evo now, and they're flying them and they're liking them, and they look pretty cool. I don't have one myself, so
will you be getting one?
If Autel gives me one, I'll get one.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So
if Rolex gives me a Rolex, I'll get one.
Yeah, right. If Lamborghini parks one out front, then I'll get a Lamborghini. So that's how that works. But right now, no. I have to save my super chats for rainy days, as it were. Speaking of which, a Jeep, a drone, and an old man head into a bar. Sounds like the beginning of a joke, doesn't it? Is this three people, or is it one person? A Jeep, a drone, and an old man. $5 super chat. Ken, I'm about to steal your doll arm trick for an essential worker video I'm working on. I'm an essential worker in the medical field. Oh, do you remember that?
Doll arm trick? I do not.
The doll arm?
No.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Here's Kelly with a joke while I find that.
This joke was sent in by one of our viewers. What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? One is really heavy and the other is a little lighter.
That is funny. All right. Yeah, this was filmed at the radio station. It was just some wacky, just random thing. It's called Super Baby.
In this world of hate and evil, there exists a reluctant superhero, a hero who learned how to fly.
Do you remember this?
Before he could walk.
I do now.
That
yes.
hero is Super Baby.
Help, I'm a damsel in distress. Super Baby, please come save me.
That's our old intern. Remember her?
Yep.
Help. Help me, Super Baby.
I need to do more stupid videos like this.
Did you ever untie her?
Oh. I thought I forgot something. Anyway, so what I did was I took my Phantom 3 and I tied some doll arms to it, and I'll show you at the end here. Here's how I did it. I bought that at a... Those are porcelain arms, by the way. This is an old doll. Do you think the doll will come haunt me now?
It should.
It should.
Wow, I forgot about this.
Yeah, this is a while back. This back when my hair was sort of still not all white.
Look at my hair. What's my hair doing right there?
Yeah, right? So, anyway, thank you. Yes, feel free to steal that. So now back to the Autel. It's a cool drone.
Hey, everybody.
Yep. Hey, everybody. We went to the next video. Did you know that they have something, Autel offers something called ludicrous mode, which is something that Teslas have?
What does it offer? What does it do?
Have you heard of ludicrous mode?
Are you making this up?
No. No, Tesla's, I think the sports car has ludicrous mode where it's just all out, just as fast as you can go.
Wow.
Autel offers this as well, apparently. He says, this is from Wes. He says, hey, Ken, this was the first weekend I had the Autel Evo. I misjudged how far it would take to brake from 44 miles an hour. No damage, just a half-mile round trip on foot. Thanks. So, let's watch this. You can see there, bottom right, ludicrous.
Wow, it even says it.
Yeah. So it's some kind of sport mode, I think. I like the app. I like how the app looks. So we're how fast, let me know in the chat if you have one of these, how fast it'll go. What the top speed on an Autel Evo is. So yeah, oh.
Easy, easy.
Oh man.
What?
Yeah. You have to keep in mind that was ludicrous, wasn't it? You have to keep in mind how long it will take to brake on these things.
Wow.
Yeah. All right, one more video, and it's a random video. And this was sent to me by a viewer named Johnny. That's all. It said, here you go, Ken. Johnny. Totally random. Now, this video, if you know people in PETA, it's not my video. Just want to stress that.
Oh, dear.
Kelly, let me know after watching this if you think this was cruelty to chickens.
Oh, it's just a chicken. Okay.
Oh, just a chicken. Just an animal. All right. But check this out. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get copyright strike for that. But out from.
Oh.
Look at that. It's a freaking chicken on a parachute.
Well, he lived.
What in the hell?
That's great. That's the best video I've seen all week.
It's hilarious, but is it? Let me know in the chat. Is it cruelty to chickens?
No crueler than what the thousands of fast food restaurants do to chickens every day.
I guess so. I mean, if I was a chicken, chickens can't fly, so that was his little chance to fly a little bit, I guess. I don't know.
Looked like you enjoyed it.
Yeah, sure. We can speak for the chicken. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and bring in our guest.
Dan Lawson in the super chat said that's KFC's new delivery service.
That's awesome. Yeah, it just lands on your lawn and runs into your kitchen. They've trained them to run into in the kitchen. Oh man. All right, Kelly, tell us another wonderful joke.
Okay, here comes one.
Yeah.
Why do bicycles fall over?
Why?
Because they're too tired. Too tired.
Alexa, tell me a joke.
What happens when Dwayne Johnson and a pig give you a hug?
What?
You're stuck between the rock and a lard place.
Ah! I think she beat you on that one. Let me know in the chat.
Too tired?
I don't know, man. Let me know in the chat who won that joke battle. So, we're waiting on Ken Compton from Upper Deck Media to join us. And I believe he is here.
I'd be here.
Hey, Ken, how are you?
Not bad. How are you guys?
Good.
Hey, welcome. Hey, I have microphone envy.
Microphone?
Look at that thing.
It's man size.
It is. It's very good. I like it. Thanks for making time for us, man.
10 years.
So you're the guy who animates the prank calls and stuff on my other channel, Side B.
Yes, sir.
And this is something that you don't charge me for. You just do it out of the kindness of your heart, and I very much appreciate it. And I urge people to go check out the channel because it's some good stuff.
It's entertaining to do. I started doing this in 1996 before there was any animation software out there at all. I'd literally take image, move it a little bit, image, and then make an AVI file out of it with the separate ones. So I've been doing this since like 1996.
And you've been doing this for TNL and my channel for a while now. Has it been 2 years?
It's been about 2.5 years, probably since the first time I sent you one.
And I have something from back then. Now you've been working on animating me to make me
Yes,
like a digital puppet.
Close. I didn't quite get it done last night, but we're getting there.
That's fine. I thought this was pretty good. This is something you put together.
Okay, droners, in this episode of Would You Try It?
That's the first thing I ever sent you.
And you got my tattoos.
I like the pacifier on the left arm.
Yeah, look at that.
That's pretty amazing, really.
That's pretty good, man. So how did you do that?
That is 2D animation. You can do it two ways. That's actually broken images that you paste onto a skeleton, basically, and then you can move it out. That's actually your controller from a video.
Oh wow!
When you were standing there, I took the image of it and cut it out.
Oh, wow! How long does something like this take you to put together?
This one, that's pretty quick, actually. There's not much to it because there's no hand movements. You know, we showed that last week with the moving individual ligaments on each finger and everything like that.
Oh yeah, this is the speed assist capture. Let me go ahead and play some of that. This is something that you're trying to incorporate into you're trying to get better and better. Now people don't realize that it takes quite a bit to animate these types of digital puppets.
In this case, you say, okay, at this frame I want the hand to close, and then the next time frame you'd pick, you'd say, okay, now the hand should be in this position by then. So you don't do it every frame, but you do it each time you want it to be. After a while, you learn how long it takes for someone to raise their arm up, to put their arm down. Sometimes, I'll be honest, on the ones I'm doing for free.
What? No. I offered him some money.
I don't sit there. I could spend many more hours. You'll notice times when in one of them, the guy's hand goes right through the microphone. They'll be setting their hands on a desk and they kind of sink in and things like that. You could go hours and hours to get it, movie quality.
Right. Yeah, people
But,
don't realize how much work that goes into this kind of thing. Is by the way, just very quick, I didn't want to ignore the $5 super chat from the Grumpy Vlogger. Hey, Mr. Grumpy, here's a donation. He says from my friends at People Eating Tasty Animals, PETA. Yes, it's a good acronym.
That
Thank
was
you.
almost as good as the WKRP. There's an ancient reference when they were dropping the turkeys for Thanksgiving.
The turkey drop.
Yes.
What did Mr. Carlson's or what did Les say? As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly.
Yes.
So this is a lot of work, and there's a thing. This is something that you're working on right now, incorporating into for the hand movements.
Yeah, that's going to be a big time saver when it actually it just motion captures your movements. It does arms and hands. I've kind of been reading on it. It's actually better for just hands, not so much the arms.
Right.
But I mean, talk about time saver. And I'm also getting a more advancement for it to do the arm movements. That'll be captured well, and that just saves a lot of time. I mean, right now it probably takes about an hour to an hour and a half per minute of video.
Oh my
I would
goodness.
say. So when you have a 2-minute video, probably takes about 2.5 hours to do. I don't mind. I'm a night owl. I'm one of those 4 hours a night sleep guys. But if I'm watching a football game or something like that, I sit with a laptop and I do something. I mean, I can't sit and watch TV.
This is pretty amazing. Like people don't.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, your audio is cutting in and out a little bit. People don't just a little bit. People don't realize how much work goes into this kind of thing. And you see something at what is it? The Toy Story studios. What DreamWorks? What is it?
Pixar.
Pixar. They have a whole team of people. They have hundreds of animators all working on individual parts.
Yeah. If you've ever watched, there's a YouTube video on the history of Pixar. It might be Netflix, but it's pretty interesting because it shows they assigned one employee to one 5-second portion of the video, and they spent days getting it just right.
Yeah. Agent K wants to know, what do you use for the 2D animation? Yeah, what kind of programs are you working with?
Well, there's 2D and 3D, and they're both, I use from the same company. It's called Reallusion. It used to called Crazy Talk Animator, but it was confused with another. They had two products called Crazy Talk. So now they named it Cartoon Animator. That does 2D animation. And then there's called iClone, which does the 3D animation.
Okay. Kelly, are you hearing that? Are you hearing that wacky audio from him?
Yeah, it's cutting out quite a bit. It's very in and out.
It's like yeah, like that. It's like two compressors fighting with each other. While you're figuring that out, I'm going to play one of my favorite animations from you. While we have Kelly here, this is the Karma versus the Phantom one that you sent in.
That's my favorite. Too.
Yeah, check this out. I know you remember this, Kelly.
Yep.
And now, in this corner,
What's that, Ken?
That's
your audio is just all gone now.
lovely pink boxing gloves, the fruit fly of the sky, the master of malfunction, the gonad of GPS, GoPro Karma.
Have you flown your GoPro Karma, Kelly, in a while?
Oh, it's probably been a month at least. I just got it out one day to test it a little bit. I use my GoPro camera a lot, but I very seldom ever use the Karma anymore.
Do you use the stick that goes on? You do? Okay.
It's called the grip.
The grip.
The god of great video.
Now, this is actually 2D animation with a green screen over the 3D animation.
Oh, okay.
So the drones are 2D with a green background, and then the 3D guy is actually 3D animation.
Okay.
Oh, you're in for a good battle today, Phantom. I am the greatest. I float like the Hindenburg and sting like a sunbird. I'm feeling good. What do you have to say for yourself?
You will lose.
That's a great Drago.
Okay, here we
I'm
go.
not too bad at the Drago.
Why does the Karma have to have lipstick on?
Because it's a very... Yeah, go ahead and answer that, Ken.
I just went for the biggest insult I could.
Yeah.
It worked.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
The sky with one breath.
One breath,
That entire thing, that was actually the shortest one I ever did. I did the audio and everything in about 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, people see these animations and they don't realize the time invested in them. Do you use any of the animation programs offered by Adobe?
I don't know. I steer clear of Adobe stuff for the most part, other than I do use Audition for the audio.
Right.
I just, to me, they were the ones that ruined the whole software market because they were the first ones that rented their software. I mean, think about it. Adobe, I mean, it's a great product, but think about it. Nobody in their company has to do anything for an entire year, and they're going to get just as much money as if they were working hard to do something. So I agree with, I always liked it when you purchase the software. You don't own it, it's a license, but you purchase a license, you have that disc in your hand, and you can use it as much as you want. But
yeah.
This monthly pay thing, they were the first ones that did it, and I never thought much of that. But that's just
I'm not a fan of that because you're and I use Adobe stuff all the time. That's all I use.
Right, and that's what I mean. It's a good product, but
it is. But if you don't have an internet connection, because it has to phone home in order before the program opens.
It allows you. Yes, that's another problem. I don't agree with that. Did you use Adobe? The Audition you use that as well for audio, correct?
I use Adobe everything. Premiere,
Yes.
Audition, all that.
Do you remember when it was Cool Edit?
I do. In fact, I have a
Adobe bought Cool Edit. I have Cool Edit 95 still.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I have a standalone version that I borrowed from a torrent.
That's why when you make, back in the old days, when you'd make a copy of somebody's CD, you'd always say, "Do not make," and then in really small text, "any more illegal copies of this."
Yeah, right. So, I am looking forward to what I've done, just to let people know on side B, the other channel, link in the description. I have a bunch of prank phone calls from my radio career, and I've been kind of sending a little bit of the audio to Ken over time, and I give him a little bit of direction, but then he just takes over and makes the animation for it, and usually it's spot on perfect. And I want to share one of the last ones that you did and give people a taste that may not know that I have a second channel of what you can find over there. So this is the annoying telemarketer sound, and Kelly, you actually make an appearance in this as well.
Oh.
Yes. Is this old Kelly?
Yeah.
Oh,
we might have to talk about
that. Was a good. I thought of that.
Yeah, we might have to talk about the T-shirt that Kelly is wearing in this, but enjoy this.
Yes,
this is from side B.
That way I made up pretty good.
Hi, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Wonderful, sir. My name is John Martin, calling on behalf of AT&T. How is the AT&T services working so far, sir?
Oh, it's working great. I do have one problem. Can you help me with that, though?
Sure.
Yeah, it seems like the phone is fine, except once in a while I'll hear this noise coming over the line.
Okay, and how long have you been facing that issue?
About the past 30 seconds. It sounds like somebody trying to sell me something. It's really annoying.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
My call is not a sales call.
Yeah. Is there any
My
way
call
I
is
can
not a
fix
sales
that? Can I fix that, sir? How can I fix that annoying noise?
I'm gonna fix your problem, sir. First of all, it's not a sales call. It's about your monthly bill. It's only 2 telephone lines.
No, it's
and
still.
This is about you.
I know. I can still hear it. Yeah, it's still happening.
Also, actually, I'm looking for the.
No, there it is again. There it is. There it is. It's happening again right now.
The poor guy.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not. Oh no, there it is.
Unfortunately,
There's that annoying noise again. Man. It just keeps happening. Okay, bye-bye now.
Funny guy.
Okay,
nice
bye.
talking with you.
Okay, bye-bye.
He was a good sport, that guy.
Oh, wait. What was the inspiration for my look there, Ken?
That was, first of all, I came up and I thought, well, I should make it Kelly and Ken, and I thought, nah, you don't want to do that. So I put that old guy there just as a character, and gave him the slinky hair and everything. And then all of a sudden I thought, well, maybe I should. So that's when, like I said, to do this, you have to be really good at doing graphics and things like that. And so you bring in the T-shirt. They're called materials. They're bringing in material, and all I thought of was, something, after the karma thing, I can't be kind to you. So I used to be somebody.
I used to be somebody.
He's old now.
Did that?
Ken looks like a male model.
Well,
yeah, that's young Ken.
I mean,
and you notice there's a lot less tattoos, but I don't know if you can see it, but I did put the pacifier on one of your arms in there.
Oh, you did?
Same one. Yes, I did. Somewhere on one of the arms is still the pacifier.
Oh, good.
I think might be on the other arm, but it's still there. There's
Good.
some weird characters.
Well,
you were younger then, so there's not as many tattoos.
There's
a lot of cool stuff going on in the background there. I mean, there's a lot to take in if you just, pause, like the radio station's call letters and the banner hanging on the wall.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I read through the comments and nobody said anything about the the pigeon on the dollar bill. And it says, "In drones we trust."
Oh, that's right. Now I'm about to give some people some nightmare fuel because I'm going to share a little bit of the video of you creating the digital me puppet.
This is making Ken pretty again?
Yeah, this even disturbed me. Rob Muller. Hey, man, thanks for the €2. Your take on me from AHA was amazing, Ken. Oh, thanks. We're going to play 1 second song tonight, and I guess I'll sing something afterwards. I never know if people are really enjoying that or if it's just really self-indulgent or people are laughing at me with that.
I have a suggestion for that though sometime.
Oh yeah? Stop. Don't do it.
You have a lot of musicians that watch your program.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody on there sometime to do 1 second song unplugged and have them just play a little riff and see if Kelly can guess it.
Yes.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do you play along with the people at home when we do the 1 second song?
I'm usually first in my own mind, but usually I can sing the lyrics and all of that. Sometimes I catch who did it and the artists and titles, but I know who it is and I can start singing off the song.
Cool.
I was in a band for 20 years and lead singer, guitar or bass player.
What was the name of your band?
You wouldn't believe, because we were a two-piece band.
Yeah.
I've always been a tech guy. I was the first one that utilized the sequencing, and we had a full show that it sounded like, and there was two of us. He played guitar, I played bass, a little bit of keyboard. He'd play bass when I played keyboard. But we had full backup of horns, drums, everything. I was one of the first ones to do this. So we were able to go in a small bar and we'd be able to be a full band for them. And so, it was kind of like your area. I'm in Wisconsin. We have some bigger cities, but there's a whole lot of these in Dane County, which is the county where Madison is. I think it's less now, but when we were doing this, there was probably a bar for every 10 people in the county. So we used to play at all these places. I mean, we played every weekend for years.
Cool.
And,
yeah, I miss being in a band. I was a drummer / harmony singer, which is
said we had a lot of fun, but I used all that tech stuff. So we'd get out there, and it's funny. I used to always joke about the guys out in the truck. That was why we could fit in this little bar because we had all the other guys out in the truck. Here's where it starts with our horn section out in the truck. I started off.
Well, I'm gonna give people some nightmare fuel here.
And it's not that bad.
To me, it's just so creepy. Now I think you and I talked about the uncanny valley. And
yes,
what that is, yeah. Well,
my goodness.
Yeah. So here I'll give you a little bit of what people don't know. If you don't know, the uncanny valley is when an android or something, a robot, anything that's not human, is made to look human, but just doesn't quite make it. And I'm thinking Uncanny Valley here. But maybe explain what you're doing. This is a character creator program that you have?
This takes a photograph, and one of the problems is it ends up that your face isn't quite the same because you had the camera too close.
Oh, right.
And that's why I said you need to actually have the camera at 10 or 12 feet away, and you can zoom in, but it gives you the true perspective of your face, and that way when on the animation camera moves in, it's more realistic. So what I'm doing now is, it does a fairly good job of taking a photograph, turning it into a 3D model.
Okay.
And so what I'm doing now is you see it's switching back and forth. You're basically sliding back and forth, and you're looking at the outline of the skin and everything like that. And I came close on the hair. It's a little bit more. I think your hair comes down a little bit more on what I ended up with, but you'll see that in
Okay. And you're almost done? Kelly, what are your thoughts of that? It was pretty creepy, right?
That's horrifying. I don't ever want to see that again. I will see that in my dreams and nightmares tonight.
Well, I was telling the other night, he had sent an email, and I told him, I said, right now I had to 3D model his glasses because I didn't, you can buy sunglasses and things like this as additives to your animation, but I didn't have any that matched the glass shape that he had. So I had to literally take any time he was close to the camera, I took a snapshot of that, and I had to actually model the glasses so that they actually look
how much work
close.
How much work is going into just making the glasses?
The glasses?
Yeah. How much time?
Probably took maybe a half hour or something like that.
Okay. Because I just bought new glasses. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that
Start
suck?
over.
I come in with like totally different glasses.
Elton John white
Yeah,
ones with the
something like that.
straws and everything.
All right, here's something for the people over 50. What was the name of that dude? You know these people that you see on old game shows, like the $25,000 pyramid, and and they're never. Charles Nelson Riley. That's what I was trying to think of.
Nelson Riley.
Those kind of people that are only famous because they're on game shows.
There was a few of those.
Yeah, like what was
Joanne Worley.
Oh,
Phyllis Diller.
Phyllis Diller, yeah. Yeah, all those people.
She was probably in other things, but she became a Hollywood celebrity because she was on game shows.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those. Wasn't
all the young people are saying, who?
Yeah. Hey, here's something for you to Google, millennials. Charo. Good luck. Have fun.
Charo.
Robert Green with a $2 super chat. Where does the lotion go? Hold on. Aren't you lucky that I have my... here, I'll just show you here. Kelly and I used to do a morning show. So this thing is a leftover from that, and this contains all of the audio goodies. And so when someone says something like, the lotion goes in the basket, or it gets the hose, precious. This song right here, if I play longer than that, I'll get a copyright strike. That is a band called Lazarus, and it's called Goodbye Horses. And that's the song that you hear in the hideout with the hole, with the girl in the hole, and put the lotion in the basket. I'm making a girl suit.
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs. Woo! Anyway. All right, so we're getting off the rails. Ken, you are also a drone pilot.
Yes.
Yes, and I have a little bit of your drone work here from Upper Deck Media.
This is Colorado.
Yeah, where are you?
I did not have high altitude props, so I was actually taking off at 6,600 feet at altitude right there.
Okay.
And I'll tell you one thing, just just coming down.
Yeah.
When you let go of the controllers, it drops another 15 feet. So I actually, at the very end of that, didn't hurt anything, but I actually just barely bounced the camera off my landing pad.
Oh, wow.
'Cause I stopped way up. But at that altitude, the air is so thin that you need those props.
How different are high altitude props? And I guess people in Colorado and states like that will use those, wouldn't they?
Only if they're up in the mountains. I mean, mile high is not a big deal. It's when you get up to, the 6,000 feet. All they are is just the same prop, but it's just a higher pitch so that it pushes. It's doing the same work. As soon as I got off of the ground, it immediately was telling me that my motor warning because your props are going too fast.
I got you.
Wow.
Where are you based in the world? Where are you right now, Ken?
I'm in Wisconsin.
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 All right.
This is all over the place. That was Florida. This is Colorado again. I have a sister that lives out in Colorado. We go vacation. I missed my Florida trip this year because they closed everything.
Yeah, that sucks. So you're not an animator by trade. What is your job? What do you do for a living?
I work at a tech company, one of those companies that right now, as I guess the CEO said, we are right in the heart of the COVID. We are doing, not at our facility. We do make some equipment at our facility, but we are actually involved in a lot of the clinical trials and testing. We're in our facility here in Madison. I mean, it's a global company. There's about 70-some thousand employees all over the world. But I mean, we make the some of the equipment that's used in the testing. But the test kits is something that one of the divisions is making those test kits. And I mean, that's a tough one, those test kits, because here think of the population of the United States and some people saying, we want to test everybody now. Well, first of all, that's why they got the FDA out of the way, because the test kits, they wanted to have them built. And then, so no one was prepared because you can't build anything until it's FDA approved. So at one point, and I'm trying to make sure everything is public information. We were ramping up to be making one of the facilities I think at the time they were planning on making 5 million tests a week, these test kits. And if you think about it, it's like making M&Ms, and here you're trying to make a sterile test kit with all of the right
It's a big job, and you don't want to do it wrong because it's such a big thing. Right. A positive diagnosis can be the same tragedy as a negative diagnosis. But anyway, that
today,
aside,
I mean, because of what we do, we're considered a Class 1A exemption, so that when the governor says everybody stay at home, we don't have to. So I go to work every day still. But
cool.
Today I was working on a magnetic resonance, not magnetic, NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance.
Me too.
You too.
What are the odds?
I was as well.
I mean, come on.
Not the nuclear that blows up. This is the nuclear of the nucleus.
Right. I keep it in my locker. Me and a buddy have to turn the keys at the same time in order to get it. Just very quickly, let me show you.
Talk about electron microscopy, okay?
Here's your website right here, Upper Deck Media. There's a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. Also, please check out all of his fine work on Side B, and there will be more coming up. I just glanced at the chat. People are still throwing out old game show hosts. But
yes.
I think we have some people over 40 watching. Jeff says, I see Brett Summers. Richard Dawson.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
Remember when Richard Dawson used to, you couldn't even do what he used to do. He'd walk up, he'd kiss every lady that was on his show.
Oh, right. Yeah. He Me Too'd himself back in the 70s.
You bet.
Yeah. Kelly?
How about Fanny Flagg? Remember her?
Oh, Fanny Flagg. And then you'd get all like,
I think I just got 2 years older talking about this.
all those the soap opera stars,
Oh, yeah.
He plays the evil millionaire on Days of Our Lives. It's Trent McGrever or whatever.
Who's a couple that Luke and Laura? Remember Luke and Laura that ran away?
Yeah.
Do you know, just a quick aside, and then we'll be done with this. I had mono back in the Luke and Laura days, and this was back when there's like 3 channels and nothing on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I got hooked.
Channels.
I got hooked on General Hospital. Me, as a kid. I'm 16. I'm watching Luke and Laura, and I couldn't miss it. Their wedding, all that stuff. Something where they changed they had a weather machine or something crazy. Is that show still on, General Hospital?
I think it's one of the few soap operas still on. And I remember back in the day when they did the Luke and Laura wedding, it drew like 30 to 40 million people for that episode. And now a soap opera can't even stay on the air because they have probably less than 1 million people watching.
Wouldn't it be great?
Netflix.
Wouldn't it be great to live in a world where the thing that you're concerned about is a soap opera wedding? Oh, the glory days.
Well, it's no different than it's said best in the movie Naked Gun when he says, no matter how ridiculous we think having a queen is, we're glad to have her. But it's kind of like when anything royal happens and it makes such a big deal over here. I look at it kind of the same way. It's like,
Right.
why?
Yeah, because it's a
Why
slow
are we
news day.
concerned?
Slow news day,
Nothing
man.
against the royals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Ken, thank you so much for making time for us, and thank you very much for doing all this stuff for the Side B channel. Again,
I saw earlier that Ashley's in the chat. The next animation that comes to you, there's an Ashley in a radio station.
that's great. She will love that. Ken, thank you so much.
You bet.
All right. We'll see you later, man.
Have a good one.
See you, bud. How about that, Ken?
That is a talented son of a gun right there.
Yeah. A very patient, talented son of a gun. I wouldn't have the
And if you-
patience to mess with that stuff.
If you've never been to Side B, Ken's other channel, there is some hilarious stuff from his radio prank phone calls. And Ken just sets it off and makes it even funnier with his animation. It's like the perfect combination. So make sure you subscribe to that channel. Trust me when I say it's hilarious.
The team of Ken and Ken. Yeah. I mean, I had so much content and funny stuff from years past just sitting on a hard drive somewhere, and I thought, well, people might want to hear that. It's just so hard to do audio on YouTube because people don't generally, unless it's a song, unless it's the new one from BTS. You know,
Right.
Have you seen some of the views on that?
Yeah,
It's
crazy.
like it has more views for a BTS video than there are people on the planet. So you know there's some 12-year-olds watching it 10 times.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
didn't mean to. I can't insult the BTS people. That's not what I'm doing. Love you, because they'll find me. There's a BTS army. Don't want to upset the BTS army. Anyway, all right, let's get into some viewer videos, shall we?
Let's do it.
But first, our guest from, I think it was last week, Lars Persson from Sweden.
Oh, yeah.
He had some big news, and he sent me an email that says, "Hey, Ken, today I earned my drone wings, having passed my exam at the Commercial Drone Operator School at..." Look, there's vowels. There's anyway, there's a
What?
town in Sweden where he passed this thing, and there he is, all nice and proud. Congratulations, Lars. And you see that little button? See that little button? You get one of these. Is that cool?
That is cool.
You wear that on your vest? I mean, that's even cooler than the card that we have.
Yeah, we don't get anything anymore. We used to get the cool license, the plasticized license. Now we don't get anything but a piece of paper.
Do the people that get the Part 107, do they get the license thing or no?
I don't think so. I don't think you even get the license in the mail anymore. They just print it out at the airport or where you take the test and send you on your way, don't they?
Ah. Well,
I
that's
think.
that's no fair.
No. I want a pen.
I love having that thing in my wallet where, do I have permission to be here? Yes, from the federal government.
It was so official. Yeah.
Yeah. I only had a chance to show that to two people. One was a park ranger. And I said, well, yeah. And he goes, oh. And he put his gun away and he's like, oh. He didn't have his gun out. And then the other one was just like a state trooper asking me because I had pulled over on the side of the highway, which you shouldn't do.
Mm.
And I said, and he said, that doesn't mean that you can pull over on the highway. And I said, you're right.
People in the chat are saying you still get the plastic card.
Oh, good. I think they issue it to you. I think that's right. I think they issue it to you once, and you have to keep it. It'd be hard. I'd be curious to see if anybody was able to get a replacement if they lost that thing.
Yeah, but it's got a date on it. Like ours are outdated now, right? It's got an expiration date on it.
Yeah, it's gotten up. I got mine in 2016. The expiration date is 2018. Yet it's still valid. That'd be hard to explain to an official, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, they're going to save money any way they can, right?
Yeah.
How much does it cost now to take the test? 160?
I think it's 160 now. Yep.
Hey, you know what? Now would be a good time to talk about RemotePilot101.com. Speaking of getting your Part 107, RemotePilot101.com. Jason Shappert and the whole gang there at M0A. And here's what you have. This is the website. You can learn everything you'll need to know for the test so that you can legally make money with your drone.
You pay one price. You got the course for life. It'll guide you right through. There's about 10 videos you watch. At the end of each video, you take a sample test. You'll know exactly how you're doing. At the end of the course, you take the sample exam. And for me, if I passed that, I went and passed the test, so I was good to go.
Yeah. Now the cost is $150. Or lucky you're watching this stream, you use the promotional code Heron18. That's HERON 18. Heron18. And you get 30% off, and that knocks it down to about $104. That course is good for life. They're always updating it. Anything new comes out, the FAA changes their mind about something, tries to throw a sidewinder question at you, boom! Jason Shepard is on it. And he and I have plans to do something really amazing. Once all the COVID zombies are gone, I'm going to head down to Florida, down at M0A, and we're going to do something pretty incredible in one of his planes.
Yeah, this is going to be an awesome collaboration.
Or, I mean, it'll either be a great video with millions of views or a tragic fireball.
With millions of views.
No. RemotePod at 101.com. Love you, mean it. Thanks, guys. H. Burt French, $20 super chat. Man, well, I got to get ready for a fire drill soon, so I will see the rest of the show later. See you. Bye, Ken and Kelly. Thank you, H. Burt French, and thanks for letting us know that you're leaving. I get messages like that all the time. People just chatting, "Hey, gotta go." That's nice.
Yeah, you need to let us go because we got to keep up with you guys.
That's true. I mean, it's not the same now that H. Burt French is leaving, but I mean, we'll press on. Should we stop?
I think we should shut it down. Yeah.
We should probably go. All right, thanks.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
Nah, we got too much. we got too much to share here. This is from Preston Harriman. He says, "Hey, Ken, not sure if you still feature drone videos on Thursday Night Live." Well, yeah. People just have to send them. If you want to send one in, you can do that here, kenheronupload@gmail.com. Please include your music source. Because, copyright stuff. And if it's not something I can use, I'll replace it, if that's okay with you. So send it in. Don't send me a file. Send me a streaming link, like from Vimeo or from YouTube or something like that. So please check this video out. It's a pretty impressive seawall on Nantucket Island. Ooh, I don't think I'm rich enough to even go there. Don't you have to be in a certain tax bracket to even visit there?
You have to have at least 1 million subscribers.
Oh, man. Okay, well. He says, "Sorry for my crappy editing skills, lol. Hope you are well, Preston Harriman." So, this is a beautiful part of the country and a very interesting thing that they're doing with this house. The erosion is happening all the time. So these people said, "You know what? We're not going to move the house. We're going to build this thing." See where all the new sand is? You see where the beach is, right? They had to build all that up.
How often do they have to rebuild that, I wonder?
Well, I don't know.
They got the retaining wall, but is that doing the job? I don't know.
I'd be curious to see what that looks like in 10 years.
It's a beautiful house.
It is beautiful. Not the kind of house that you can move that easily.
Yeah.
But surely a good investment for whoever owns the property.
Best view on the beach.
Yeah, that's great. Thanks for sending that in. Preston. Awesome. People are eyeing this back here. We're gonna draw for this.
Oh.
Heck, let's do it right now.
No, not right now. No.
No, you're right. No. The hell with that. Hey, speaking of beaches. Yeah, did you see Zeb Meat in the chat? Is Zeb Meat in there? Zeb Meat! Zeb Meat! Are you in the chat? Anyway. Hey, Ken. This is drone video of St. George Island during shelter in place. This is from Zeb Meat. Only person seen in this mess is my wifey, Mademoiselle Drone, seen in red shirt on bike path near end of video. Shot with Mavic 2 Pro, edited on LumaVision with copyright-free music. Zeb Meat. this is prime tourist season for these types of places.
Wow, look at that. It's a ghost town.
If I didn't know any better, I would think this was shot in the wintertime.
Yeah.
I mean, this is what Ocean City, New Jersey, around where I grew up, looks like. Just kind of deserted. Wow. Son of a beach. That's a country song, isn't it?
It needs to be.
Oh, no, it's Some Beach.
Some beach, yeah.
Some beach.
Blake Shelton, I think.
That's it. Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Zeb
Great
Meat.
footage. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Thank you. All right.
He is in the chat. He says, hey.
Hey, Zeb Meat. All right, so what do you think, Kelly? Should we draw for this now?
Okay.
Nah. All right. Yeah, we probably should. All right. All right. All right. Time to draw for this. Kelly, tell them what this is.
That is a Pixel 4 from Google. It's Google's flagship phone. They got the Pixel 5 coming out in a few months. Right now, that's their flagship. And as far as Android phones go, it's quite possibly, I would say it's number 1 or number 2, the best camera you can get in an Android phone.
Can't do this right now.
Oh, can't do it right now? Okay.
We'll have to do it later.
Okay.
There's a technical reason why I can't do it right now.
Gotcha.
But you know what? I'm going to let this cook for another week because there's people in the chat going, wait. I wanted to participate in that. Well,
how do you enter?
Well, you have to comment on 3 videos on my Side B channel. That's all.
So it's not too late.
It's not too late. We'll draw next week. How about that? So we'll put this out of sight so people aren't thinking about it.
Okay.
Worrying about it. All right. Oh, speaking of winners, okay. Last week we did this crazy thing where the last person to chat wins. You remember that?
Oh yeah. I've heard you talk about this.
Yeah. And an unforeseen thing was I thought that when I ended the stream that would cut off the chat. Apparently not.
It doesn't? It goes on forever?
Well, yeah, I think so. It went on for about 5 minutes after I closed it. I was, when I'm done the show, I'm like, I take off my girdle, I relax. And then, so I look over and I'll be damned. It's still, people still, my last. I mean, it went on. So I had Greg send me a screenshot after I restarted a second stream. That's the only way I could stop it. I did another stream and it killed it. Anyway, that said, I do have the actual winner. Now, a lot of people saw different last person to chat and think that they won this drone, which is a really cool drone. This is from Snaptane. This is the H823H, a name that just rolls off the tongue.
Isn't that a rapper, Lil Snaptane?
Yeah, Lil Snaptane. Yeah, that's right. Well, he's not so little anymore. Back in the 80s. Lil Snaptane is 40 now. So, anyway, here's the drone. It's a cute little precious muffin of a drone.
Oh, wow.
And this thing flies so well. It's such a good little flyer for like in the house. Now, it won't survive winds outside. Don't take this outside because you'll never see it again. But this is great for chasing the cat around. It'll get stuck in your sister's long hair really well.
Yes.
So, I'm actually sad that I'm giving this up because it's my favorite little drone.
So somebody won it last week on the show by being the final person to comment in the chat.
That's right. And this is absolutely, there will be no disputes. This is absolutely the last one. So let's go ahead and find out who it was. These are the last ones to chat. Who will it be? Who was it? And the winner is... Looks like the winner was... Tim Rahan. Tim Raha. Raha. Hey, congrats. Just make sure you email me, Ken Heron, upload at gmail.com. If you're Tim Raha. Raha Ahan.
Will you be doing that again tonight?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't. If I do it again, it'll be a bigger prize. It'll be a big, big, big prize. And I'll let it go on till the next morning.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
All right, so I have some mail.
Email, we get email. We get your email every day. Here's your mail today.
Ah, who's it from? Look, it's a postcard.
Oh.
It says it's a homemade postcard. It says adventure, alpaca, my bags, and hand sanitizer. Isn't that nice?
Nice.
Hand drawn.
How much it cost to send a postcard now?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Like, wasn't it 15 cents before? I'm sure it's a lot more.
12 maybe? I don't know.
It wasn't as much as a regular letter. So anyway, this is from Kelly and Don Coulter. Hello, Ken, Kelly, Ashley, Dana, etc. I hope you are all doing okay. Thanks for the laugh on Thursdays. Really helps during this time. Have a great show. Maybe we'll see you in Tennessee someday. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you, guys. If you want to send me something in the snail mail, you can do that. Ken Heron, P.O. Box 1281, Huntington, Tennessee, 38344. I haven't gotten a lot of mail lately. Of course, I haven't been to the post office in a while. I have a pile of eyeballs and other prizes back there that I need to take to the post office. I will do that tomorrow. So if you send in $10 for a set of eyeballs for your drone in various colors and sizes, and you haven't gotten them yet, don't send me that mean email saying, well, you suck, Ken, I give you $10 for my eyeball. Just because I'm lazy.
How do you spell that in an email?
I have to show you this. This is an amazing video, and I'm making this the FPV MVP. This is incredible. You will love this. This is from Ryan Stager. Hey, Ken. Figured you would enjoy this FPV fly-through of a Ferrari we did. This is a dealership in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This is fantastic. Enjoy this. One little scratch on any of those cars would
Yeah, can you
cost,
believe they would trust him to do that?
Yeah, it would cost more to fix the paint than it would to replace my entire car. Look at that. We'll just fly through the window here. Isn't that great? And then all the people are, I guess they told him, hey, just ignore that little drone flying around. This is so very well produced. I thought it was going to go through the wing on that F40. I was hoping it would have.
That's really nice.
It's
And so's
really
the
good.
video.
This is, I mean, you have to plan out the route. You have to tell everybody, hey, there's going to be a little drone coming through in a minute. Look at that. Ashley says, this is amazing.
Are there any edits in this? Have you noticed any edits?
Yeah, a few.
Okay.
Mostly just speed shifts, but there were a couple little edits there, but hardly noticeable. Look at that.
Wow.
There you go. Wasn't that amazing?
That's double thumbs up right there.
Yeah, that's from Ryan Stager. Thanks for sending that in, Ryan. Ah, those cars. Would you
trade your car for a Tesla?
No.
Yeah.
No. You want to ask me why?
Why?
Because I like killing dinosaurs and ruining the environment with my inefficient rotary engine.
I can respect that.
You know, my buddy Brad in Lexington, he has this really fancy Lexus. I forget, it's like an LC something or other. It's like $100,000 car. And we're driving with the walkie-talkies last time we were together filming. and he was behind me. He was following me. He's like,
yeah, Ken, let me go in front of you.
I go, why? He goes,
Your car smells bad.
my rotary engine is so inefficient that at night, if I rev it, flames will shoot out the back. That's how much extra fuel. Yeah, because I don't know how many car guys are watching, but I had the catalytic converter removed because there's no inspection here in Tennessee, so you can just do that.
You've seen a slow-mo video of that thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Flames shooting out the back, man.
Yeah.
That's like Batman 1967.
I didn't have that done because I wanted the flames. I just like the rotary engine, and you get a little bit more horsepower without the catalytic converter. It's worse for the environment, though. But do I care? No! My one little car isn't going to kill everybody. That's what everybody says, right? Robert Green with a $2 super chat. Dinosaurs died from lack of global warming. Yeah! Climate change is a myth. The earth is flat. All right. Not going to get into that right now. What were we talking about?
I have no idea.
Before I went off on a tangent about my car? Oh, we were talking about the Ferraris. Hey, would you trade your dog for a Ferrari?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. I have no interest in cars.
For
I don't care about cars.
The car is $300,000. Some rich knucklehead comes up and goes, "Give me Scooby, I'll give you the car." Would you do it?
No.
You wouldn't.
Would you trade Henry for
Yes!
Henry, your boy?
Sorry, Henry. Yes. I could buy a younger, better dog. One dog that's not blind and deaf. I could buy. Yes. Oh, to hell with Henry. I'm just kidding. I would never do that. Oh my God. There's people out there. Unsubscribe. No. Here's what I would do. If somebody said that, honestly, if somebody gave me that option, I'll trade you my $300,000 Ferrari for your dog. I would go out, buy another dog that looks just like Henry, and say, okay, here you go.
It's like an episode of the Brady Bunch.
Then I would have Henry and the car, but I wouldn't get rid of Henry. No. Sorry, buddy. Love you, buddy. All right. So you remember the girl that won the... Oh, did we get another super chat? Greg Meir. Denise loves Ken, and Ken loves Denise. Thank you. $15 super chat. My goodness. Thank you, Denise.
Denise loves Ken?
Yeah.
What about the nephew? Does the nephew love Ken too?
Jeez, that is so... See, the thumbnail has two people in there, and it was from Greg. So I'm assuming that maybe Denise is the other person in the thumbnail. That would make them boyfriend or girlfriend or married, or so that's good that she can love both Greg and me. There's room in her heart for the both of us. Do you remember the girl in England that won on our show, the Mavic Mini?
Nope.
You don't remember her?
Oh, the
She's
teenager?
Yeah, she's like 13, and she I gave her the Mavic Mini.
Yes, I do remember.
Yeah.
You gave two people Mavic Minis.
Yeah. That's right.
They had to have some kind of contest, and they didn't think, and then you gave, and then both of them ended up winning.
Right. I gave away my old Phantom 4, and they didn't win, and we felt bad for them. And one of my benefactors, a wonderful viewer, bought Mavic Minis to give away, and I gave them to him. So I didn't actually give it to him. It was a benefactor through me. But anyway, she got a Mini. And this is from her dad. He says, "Hey, Ken, remember my daughter Sarah, who won a Mavic Mini on your channel? Well, she was finally able to get a flight in over there in Jersey, British Channel Islands, UK the other day. Here is a short clip of her first flight she uploaded today. Hope all is well with you and Henry. Mike Kowalski." And so I guess this is from his daughter, Sarah, from the UK. With the Mini.
What is that? Is that a dolphin? What is that out there?
Oh, that's a Loch Ness Monster. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
You really want to pay attention to the little island in the background.
Oh.
No, there's people out there, like, doing canoeing and stuff.
Ah.
Which is actually good to give this some size perspective. You'll see somebody on the other side of this in their canoe. Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can.
Canoe? Very nice, Sarah.
Beautiful.
Very nice. What a beautiful video.
I live there. That's a cool little village. Was that a village?
Oh, they have all kinds of villages over there in the UK.
I like villages.
That's all it is. It's burgs and villages, right? Or shires, which is it's like they here in the United States. If there's a guy named Larry and he had a town, it'd be Larrytown or Larryville. Over there, it'd be like Larryshire, Lavershire. Okay. All right, I got a video here from Rick and Leanne Morsh. And I said last week, because they were in the chat, that I'm a fan of their code. And I don't think that a lot of the younger people got that. Maybe you can explain why I would be a fan of Rick and Leanne Morsh's code.
Well, back in the olden times, there was something called Morse code.
Yeah.
M-O-R-S-E, that people would use when they were out to sea, or maybe during wartime.
Yeah.
And it was like, beep, 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 beep,
danger, danger. Yes. A message to all the ships at sea. Yeah. Anyway, so did we explain the humor out of that joke?
There was never any in it.
There wasn't. No. All right. He says, "Hey Ken, your friend Rick here, having surgery to remove a large cancerous tumor this morning. So not sure if I can catch TNL, but I will try. Here is the last video that I made at Lake Elsinore, California, a couple weeks ago, and I pray after Thursday there will be many more, and we hope so as well." I'm going to go ahead and start this while I read the rest of his. "I flew this with my Phantom 4 Pro, which I lost to the mountain gods last Friday. I know exactly where it is, but getting to it is nearly impossible. Line of sight, Rick, line of sight. You have to perform your editing magic, as the music is obviously copyrighted." Yeah, I changed out the music on this. The music he used was Never Let You Go from Celine Dion or whatever. Something.
Oh.
It was the theme to the Titanic.
Oh, yeah. My heart will go on.
My heart will go on. "I want to give a big shout out," he says, "to all the brave doctors and nurses at UC San Diego and everywhere. A hearty wave to Ashley from my dear wife, Leanne. Thanks again for all you do. Your show will be a big part of my recovery therapy. Rick and Leanne Morsh." Oh, thanks, you guys. And I hope your surgery went well this morning and that you're able to watch this later. So many beautiful parts of the country that I'll only be able to see because of people that send in their drone videos. I think that's awesome. I think we're going to see Rick here. There he is.
Very nice.
Thanks, man.
That was awesome.
Hope you're feeling better. Hope they give you lots of good drugs. Isn't that what you always talk about?
Tim Rehan, $15 in the chat. Can you include eyeballs for a Phantom 2? Love the show. Although your other co-host is better looking. Lol.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris is better looking.
Chris Rollins.
Oh, he means Ashley. Hey, speaking of Chris Rollins, he sent me a video the other. Once in a while, he'll just send me videos on my phone of what project that he's doing or just something, and I'm glad he does, because some of them are hilarious. And I had to have him send me the 1080 version of this. This is a clip from, I think he was being interviewed by someone for a video or something, and he had his new baby. You know, he's got a new baby. Had his new baby with him. So this is really indicative of what it's like to try to go on with your life, but having a new baby, being a new father. This is from Chris Rollins. This is what he's been doing lately.
All right, I'm good. One of the big struggles. So when I write my scripts, I write for on the where are we at right now? As far as I've done a lot of video for a lot of people, and so it gets to a point where you can kind of from one another, you know. One of the things that I did was I wanted him. Can you hear me? Okay. Every individual that's on your film set, challenging in of itself, but then casting. I have like a note that I've. Yeah. We've gotten the opportunity to do stuff that I haven't, and thank you. Say, Mommy's at work.
That's awesome.
Did he upload that to his channel? That's 1 million views right there.
I don't know, but it's great. But vertical video, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But isn't this kid cute? Now I'm not a parent that I know of. But Kelly, how many times have you when you were first a new dad? Now your oldest daughter is how old?
My oldest daughter is 20.
How many times did you almost drop her?
Oh, you want to know a story?
Yeah, go on.
This is terrible. I brought her home from work one day and took her out of her car seat. It was like a 2-piece car seat. You press a button and pull out the carrier, and so she's still in the carrier. I walk inside, set her on the kitchen counter, and then I get a phone call. So I'm on the phone, and she's behind me, and she starts rocking her carrier and falls off the kitchen counter. Luckily, she's still strapped into her seat, but she's face down, you know.
Oh.
She never hit the floor, but man, if I had unbuckled her,
Oh yeah.
I'd have been in trouble. Yes.
I imagine a lot of new parents have that moment where they're just, and then the head's kind of heavy, and it's like, whoa,
Yeah. I mean, you learn, you live and learn, and kids are tougher than you think, is physically, but wow, that was a close call.
Did you ever tell her that story?
Yes, I did.
What'd she say?
Haven't talked to her since then. Not sure.
Oh. So you guys are close, are you?
Very close.
Oh,
very
okay.
close. Oh, by the way, some good news. Here's some good news.
Yeah.
Rick Morse in the chat. He says, "I'm here. Surgery went well. Thanks so much."
Oh, that's great. Great. Yep. Glad to hear it, Rick. Glad to hear it. By the way, if you're, no, I guess you couldn't see that. It's out of frame. All right, I won't talk about it. No, I will. Okay. No, I won't. No, I will. Nah. All right, I will. This is pigeon jerky. Hey, I finally sold a bag. If you want to buy some pigeon jerky, you can. What? What are you laughing at?
Finally sold a bag.
Yeah. Now this is stale. This is just a demo. This is just to give you an idea what it looks like. I'm not actually selling the meat. You're getting the bag, you're getting the label, and you're getting the love that I put in with the two things. So if you want to fool your friends, you can put your own jerky in this thing. You can get the pigeon jerky prize pack by sending $10 too. That's not it. That's the one. I mean, you could try that, sure, but let's do this one. Ken Heron upload at gmail.com.
Don't we have an exclusive T-shirt offer tonight that we were going to talk about?
Oh my God. Now, for those ladies whose husbands have forced you to watch this stream, you're going to be lucky that you hung around this long, because this is just for the ladies. I have a limited edition T-shirt that I made almost a year ago. And I made about 12 of them. And I only sold one. And I can't believe it.
And you'll understand as soon as he holds it up.
Now, our news guy, Jeff, as everybody knows, is a sexy son gun. There you go. Breaking news and hearts. Wouldn't you like to be seen down at the next block party? At the next business meeting? At the campground? At down at the meth clinic? Wouldn't you like to be wearing one of these things, right? So, I mean, this is a collector's item right here. And be careful when you're washing it, because while it is, washer safe, you don't want to rinse out all the sexy. You don't want to wash away all the sexy. So, $20 is all I'm asking for this. $20, and this can be yours. I think I only have the one size. So anyway, there you go. Any interest in that? What are people saying in the chat? Hey, Douglas I. Moore with a $10 super chat. Another great TNL. Everyone watching, stay safe. Yes, indeed. Please stay safe. I'm glad that
So
we're
you're
able
saying
to.
You send them $20. You'll send them $20 to take that T-shirt. That's
Yeah, that's it.
That's not a bad deal.
That's how
people.
that
It really
works. Yeah, right. You take it away. Hey, I'm really glad that we're able to do this live stream. It is a lot of work to prepare. I actually prepare for this thing 2 days. 2 days it takes me to put this thing together. Believe it or not, all this zaniness. But I'm glad we're able to come together and just kind of mostly forget about all the horrors in the world and share our hobby. Isn't it great?
It's a good time.
It really is. Now, I had to get special permission. I had this link sent to me by probably 4 or 5 people. And you can send your links, your videos, your suggestions to kenheronupload@gmail.com. I check it about once or twice a week. So if I don't reply to you, don't get all butthurt. But I had this particular link to this video sent about 7 times from 7 different people. So I contacted this person and asked them if I could share a clip of this. So this is just a clip. The rest of it is it's a great video. There's a link in the description if you want to check out the rest of this. But this is by a guy named Brian Keith. Kelly, where do you think all of the airplanes that aren't flying because of lack of customers go? Where do they go?
They don't just sit there at the airport? What do you mean?
You'd think, right? They're just sitting there clogging up the gates, but no.
Right.
No. There's like a centralized place. There's several centralized places, but one of the centralized places is in California. Victorville, California. Currently one of the largest airplane parking lots in the world due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In this video, in coordination with air traffic control, this guy flies a dramatic low approach in a Grumman Tiger over a closed runway that is currently home for over 400 unused jets. From Brian Keith. So check this out. Again, full video link in the description. This is amazing video.
Wow. This is insane. I don't even want to know how many billions of dollars of jets are down there. Okay, so they granted a low approach 500 feet AGL over the runway. This is going to be pretty interesting.
Isn't that insane?
So they all fly to that one central location and then they just park them there?
Yep.
Wow.
There's something unnatural about seeing all these aircraft sitting abandoned in the hot desert sun. They want to be flying.
Look at that. It costs a lot of money to maintain a plane, to keep it in flying condition. You're ready to go, fueled up and everything. And so, you know, take them out of commission for the people who aren't needing them. That's how bad things are right now. It kind of puts it into perspective.
Yeah. By the way, Mike Roche Media, a $19.99 super chat. Here's $20, but Kelly has to wear the shirt next time. Next time I'm on the show. And Anubis Arts TJ Grady says he'll second that super chat if I wear the shirt the next time I'm on TNL.
Wow. And I tell you what, I will add $10 if you do that thing where you take the top of the shirt and pull it through like girls do, so it does that thing in the middle where you... You see girls that do that?
That's going to cost you more than $10.
Who thought to do that first? I mean, what girl in the trailer park thought, you know what? I'm going to take... Anyway. D&D aerial views with a $5 super sticker.
Stickers, I like stickers, yes I do. Stickers, I like stickers more than you.
Yeah. All right. So we did that.
We did that jingle all the time. Anytime the word sticker comes up or she finds a sticker or anything about a sticker, she starts singing that jingle.
Who does that?
My daughter Presley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that because of me, or is it because of me?
Because she's heard it on the show.
Oh, really? Okay. Because that's actually borrowed from the Cartoon Network.
Oh, she had never seen it until the show.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll claim it for my own then. So I guess it's about that time to play 1 second song.
You got a surprise contestant? Who am I playing against?
Well, we're not going to do pick me. I want to bring someone in, an actual person, to play against you this time, if we can. So if you have a Skype username Just say, pick me, and then use your Skype username, and you can play against Kelly in 1 second song as Kelly explains about this game to people who might be new to the stream.
So Ken's going to play a 1 second clip of a popular song. Could be from the 70s, 80s, 90s. He may even go back to the 60s. You never know. You got to give him the song title. You don't go for artist, do you? Just song title?
Yeah, just song title.
Just song title, and you'll win a point. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins the prize. If you got the guts, if you think you're a big enough person to take me on, don't sing it, bring it.
Ooh! Ooh! So, is there anybody in the chat that's doing that very thing now?
Mike Roche has been talking smack in the chat all night about taking me on, and I've embarrassed him before. I don't mind embarrassing him and his family again. I think he was kind of the scourge of the town for a while after losing to me, and I don't mind doing that to him again. It's no big deal. So yeah, he could.
He had to wear the scarlet letter for a while, but I would like to give somebody else the opportunity if we can. I appreciate the
absolutely
$10 super chat there, TJ Grady, who says pick Mike Roche. Is there anybody else with a Skype username?
Yeah, I'd love to embarrass somebody new tonight.
Confidence level pretty high there, Kelly.
Oh, it's way up there.
Make sure you have the chat in live chat and not top chat. If it says top chat, you're going to miss out on some of the chats because YouTube plays trickery with you for some reason. It defaults to top chat.
Christine Olsen is No Way 778. What is that? Is that her Skype?
Yeah, let's try that and see if she's available. I'll try to bring Christine in.
Oh, yeah. No Way 778.
Yeah, let's see. No Way 778. All right. Here's Kelly with a joke.
This will be a loser leaves town Texas tornado death match round of 1 second song. I just want to go ahead and warn you about that.
Oh, okay. I got you. We're calling Christina. It says unavailable.
Ah.
Well, that's a shame.
She's in the chat saying that's her live No Way 778, I think. Live.
I'll try it one more time. I'm calling now.
Live colon, no way
I'm calling now. You have to have your Skype on, I guess, for it to answer. I'm trying to call you now. Maybe this is not the best way to do this. Nope, says you're unavailable. See? See the bottom left there? Unavailable. Yeah. Anybody else? If we don't, I'll try one more person, and then we'll bring in Mike Roche. I really want it.
Semicolon. No Way 778.
Yeah. Let me try again. I'll try it again. Here's Kelly with another joke.
Oh, you want a joke?
Yeah.
I'll give you a joke. What building in New York has the most stories?
What?
The public library.
All right, so this says it. Jeremy. Let's try. This is a different name.
Oh.
Hopefully this is the person. I think we're getting somebody.
Yep.
Is this Christina?
Christine.
Christine.
Oh, okay. So I heard a dude voice, and then I was like, this isn't.
And my husband, Jeremy.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, welcome.
Hey.
We don't see you, but we hear you. So you're gonna have to turn off the TNL for a minute.
Here we are.
Okay. Hey, there they are. Fantastic.
I'll take you both on, and you're both going down.
Ooh, talking some smack now. Here we go. All right. So, where are you from? Where are you guys watching from?
South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Yeah. South Carolina.
Y'all in South Carolina. That's wonderful. Tell us a little bit about yourselves while I endeavor to make this thing happen. And go. That's you.
Well, let's see. We're both in EMS. We work for emergency medical services. We do the ambulance thing. We take people to hospitals, save their lives. And she's in nursing school right now. She's about to be finished.
Oh.
And we're starting a drone business.
You are starting a drone business?
Yep. Yeah, we've been at it for a while.
What's the name?
With nursing school, but
What's the name of your your drone business?
Elite Drone Solutions.
Okay, cool. And you're gonna do, like, what, roof inspections, property stuff? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of friends in realty or real estate and home inspections, that kind of thing, and we know quite a few people with farms, so we want to do the whole, surveying of their crops and all that good stuff to kind of mitigate.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And what kind of drones do you have?
We have a Mavic 2 Mavic Zoom right now.
Uh-huh.
Mavic 2 Zoom.
Okay. Cool. All
First
right.
of all, yeah, thank you so much for your service. Thank you for your EMS service. That is greatly appreciated during this time.
Well, thank you guys for what you do, because you make us laugh in this hard time.
This is definitely our night to get away from everything.
Well, I'm glad that you chose Thursday Night Live for your it's more bang for your entertainment value. That's what I say. Now, do you have your personal protection for your job? Do you have enough? Do you have masks and all that stuff? Oh.
Yeah.
What do you consider personal protective?
Well, I mean, do you have your N95 mask?
Yeah,
we do.
Okay,
We're
good.
supposed to use them, but we do for now.
We have enough to get us through for the next month or so, and
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize those N95 masks with the replaceable respirators, with the replaceable filters. They're only supposed to be good for about 5 uses.
Yeah. So ours is just the N95. It's just the mask. It's not the filter one or anything like that. You basically just, it just folds down and protects your nose and mouth. And then, I mean, basically, now it's getting to be about summertime. Every day is 80 degrees plus. So when we wear it, we're sweating and stuff like that. But they're telling us to reuse them and that type of thing, which we're noticing they're not fitting as well. After the first or second use, they're not fitting as well. So it kind of poses a possible exposure.
That's true.
problem.
I mean, if you're breathing in, I mean, the collection point's going to be right there. So if you use it too long, there's going to be an extra chance right in front of your face to get that. Now, Jerry Calverley, who is a teacher in Texas, he is him and his students are 3D printing. And I think a lot of people are 3D printing masks. The problem is getting the filters to go in them. So.
Yeah, we get 6 a day. When we go on shift, we run ALS trucks, which is advanced life support trucks, and they'll give us 6 for 2 of us. There's 2 of us on a truck, a paramedic and an EMT. We'll get 6. So if we go through all 6, hopefully we can make it back and get more. But I mean, so far it's been working out.
Well, we appreciate what you're doing.
We
So.
definitely need more supplies, and we're healthy.
Good. You ready to play the wacky song game?
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's a song, it's a 1-second song, so it's way too short for you to try to sing along. It's a song, it's a 1-second song. Take a guess and see if you're right or wrong. It's a song, it's a 1-second song. You can win a prize made in Hong Kong.
All right, they're even doing the dance. That's great.
I love it.
All right. So these are songs with no really particular theme. I'd say a lot of them lean 70s and 80s. So, Kelly, I mean, that's right up in Kelly's wheelhouse. So here's Kelly to tell you what the prize is.
Well, tonight's prize is a Jeff Sills t-shirt, breaking news and breaking hearts.
That's true. I'll throw in one of those shirts. I will also throw in ND filter set from freewellgear.com for your new drone business, because everybody needs some filters. These are really good. freewellgear.com. Check it out. We thank them very much for sponsoring the show. All right. So here's the first 1-second song. Feel free to play in the chat and play at home. Here's your first 1-second song. Use your name as your buzzer. What name are you going to use for your buzzer? Which one of you?
Mine, Christine.
She's the jukebox.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Am I playing for somebody in the chat, or am I just playing because I'm awesome and I want to win?
Oh, you're right. Let's pick somebody in the chat to play for. That's right. I forgot about that. Sorry about
I'm
that.
playing for her husband.
Pick somebody in the chat to play for. My bad.
All right, give me a pick me in the chat, and I'll play for you.
Pick me, pick me. I forgot about that. So pick someone and don't say their name until the end. We can reveal who won. Did you get someone? All right, we got somebody. All right, stop at the pick me. All right, here is your first 1 second song. Once again.
Kelly?
Yes?
Hello, It's Me by Todd Rundgren?
No. Chance to Steal. Once again. You guys need headphones on that.
Yeah.
Anyone?
That's a tough one.
Oh, they got it in the chat. It's Precious and Few by Climax.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. I said it was 70s.
What year were you guys born? You guys were probably born in the 80s or 90s.
I was born in 1990.
Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to slow you down. Right. All right. Oh. All right. Well, here's the next one. And I got to be honest. I know Kelly will get this. I'm already going to give him the point. I'm only including it because there's a fantastic story that goes along with it that he hasn't shared in a while.
You want to give me a 5? You want to give them a 5-second lead on this one? I'll count to 5.
Better count to 10.
Oh.
Okay? So Kelly can't answer for 10 seconds. Anybody in the chat?
County.
You got it? What is it? I'd be very surprised if you get it.
I can't.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
Erasure, A Little Respect.
That's it. That's it. So, A Little Respect by Erasure. Yeah, people in the chat got it. So, Kelly, if you'll tell the story just very quickly.
The year was 1988. I was taking my girlfriend, Michelle Whitney, to a concert to see Duran Duran at Starwood Amphitheater in Nashville. Erasure was opening for Duran Duran. Their lead singer, Andy Bell, came out on stage wearing nothing but a black leather women's one-piece bathing suit to the shock and awe of the crowd. Later during the concert, when my girlfriend saw Duran Duran come out on stage, she passed out. Security people carried her backstage, and she was never to be seen again.
That's the greatest story ever. The greatest breakup story ever. All right. Here is the next 1 second song. Now, this can be 1 second from any part of the song, not just the beginning, not a hook, not a vocal.
Kelly?
Yes?
Cruel to Be Kind by Nick Lowe?
No. Chance to Steal, you guys. She's got nothing. What do you got? Nothing?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't think we were gonna get on, so I didn't.
That's fine. That is.
She was talking all the smack in the
all
chat.
that smack. That is Juice Newton, Queen of Hearts. Yeah. Playing with the Queen of Hearts. No one in it's really smart. Oh, man, some of these songs, I look at their young faces and I'm like, nah, there's no way. All right, here's one that you guys might know. This is a little more contemporary. Here's the next 1 second song.
Slowly.
Now, if I keep playing it one after the other, it's going to sound like a mishmash.
Is that
Agent got it. Agent K got it. Don't look at the chat, Kelly. Don't look at the chat. I see you looking at the chat.
I did.
Yes,
I was going to say
Christine.
Owl City
Yes.
Fireflies.
No,
but I don't know if that's right.
hold on. Christine?
Yeah.
What is it?
Owl City Fireflies.
There you go.
They got it. They got it. Yeah.
Kelly's looking at the chat again.
Yeah, Kelly's looking at the chat. He's cheating. You cheater. You cheating cheater. They
That's a
called
great
their
song.
name, man.
Together.
You know, I just watched that video on YouTube today.
Yeah.
Did you?
Story.
I just want to say you could be my dad, by the way. and I don't know my real dad, but I think I found him.
Me?
No, Kelly.
Oh.
Are you saying we look alike, or you want me to adopt you?
Well, let me ask you this: was your dad at the Erasure concert in 1987? You kind of look like. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry. All right, here we go. Here's the next
Now,
one.
during the rest of the contest, please call me Daddy.
Okay, Daddy.
The next one. This is really unfair. I was hoping we'd get somebody that wasn't a millennial.
Kelly?
Yes, Kelly?
This is wrong, but is that Baltimora and Tarzan Boy?
No. Chance to Steal. You'll never get it. Oh. Hey, you may have heard this in a movie. It's been in some movies. Oh, G-Man got it. We got to get G-Man on one time.
And we don't even have a thing up to cheat.
It's the Fix, Red Skies at Night.
Ah, great song.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of that one?
Nope.
Nope.
True story. I did a report on that. So we had to write a report in my junior year of high school on a song, and I did it on that song because it was about nuclear war and the big threat of pushing the button.
You always used to tell me that story before bed, Daddy.
No, I did. I did.
The old Iron Curtain story. Tell me the Iron Curtain story, Daddy. Tell me about East Berlin, Daddy. Oh, history. All right. Here's the next one.
That child support payment that I'm now 30 years late on will be coming next week.
All right. Here's the next one.
Email.
Here's the next one. It's pointless, but we'll play it for him anyway.
Like a deuce.
Kelly.
Like a deuce.
Count to 10, Kelly.
Ah.
Like a deuce.
What a great clip.
But that guy was really.
Like a deuce.
Yes, Christine?
It's Texas Midnight Runners revved up like a douche or something like that.
I'm going to give it to you.
Whoa! She had the artist wrong, and she had the song title wrong.
I'm the contest master.
What?
That's Manfred Mann, Blinded by the Light.
That's what I meant.
Bonus if you can tell me who wrote it.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
Bruce Springsteen.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Do I get a point for that?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No point. Now
Right.
You got it? Who's winning so far?
Christine's up 2-1.
Ooh, okay. All right. Well, I think Kelly might catch up with this one.
Kelly.
Yes?
Psychedelic Furs, Love My Way.
Oh! No. Chance to Steal. I think people in the chat.
Kelly.
No,
Kelly.
no, it's their chance to steal. Yes? You got to guess? I wonder, it's a great song. Was that a... What is it?
Madonna.
No. Was that a hit, Kelly? Was this song a hit?
I think it charted top 40, but I don't think it got much past maybe 35.
It's a great song. It's one of my favorite songs of all time. That is Psychedelic Furs, The Ghost in You.
He was close.
He was close, wasn't he? He was half right.
Very disappointed in myself.
We can't give you a point for that. I wish I had picked more contemporary music. But every time I do that, the older people in the chat are like, this sucks. Pick stuff from the 70s. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't please everybody. All right, here's the next one. We got a few more. Everybody still having a good time? We still having fun? Hey, you guys, as viewers, is 1 second song fun?
Yes.
Okay, good. We'll keep doing it then.
Does she get a point for that?
Yes, very good. All right, now this one I just threw in. This is a monkey wrench. Oh my God! Look over your left shoulder,
Wait.
Kelly. Kelly, look over your left shoulder. Your dog was being so cute. Here's that. What was over your left shoulder was a clue.
Ah, I should know this. Why do I not know this? Oh my goodness, I'm off tonight.
I'll give you 3 words. Me and you
and a dog named. If they can get the dog's name, I'll give them a point. Me and you and a dog named
Blue.
Oh man! It was gonna rhyme with you, but it's Boo.
It's
You're right.
Boo,
Hey,
like
good
Halloween.
guess. Good guess. Anyway, good guess.
No.
Dan Lawson said Fred. I don't know what that is. Okay. Now this one is a little bit older, but it's a classic. It's been in a lot of movies. Here's the next one. 1 second song.
Oh, Kelly.
Yes, Kelly?
Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World.
Wow. Wow. Did you guys know that at all?
You're the jukebox.
Yeah, where's the jukebox on that?
Yeah.
I think she's the jukebox in the Millennial Bar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, that one is. There's no way. I'm just not even gonna share that one. Nope, not that one either. Not the hell with that one. No, no, that one. All right, here's the next one.
Oh.
You guys.
Oh, Steve.
Yes. Kristen. What is it?
The Who.
Kelly.
Oh, it kind of sounds like the Who, but yes, Kelly.
I think it's called Major Tom by Peter Schilling.
Oh. It is Major Tom. I'll give you that. Yeah. You're right.
Did I have the artist wrong? Was the artist
wrong?
wrong?
No, I think you're right. I think you are right. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Major Tom. Wow. That's really good. All right. Just a few more. In fact, just 3 more. 2 80s, 1 70s.
Come on, son. You're letting me down here.
I'm trying, Dad.
Here's the next one.
I prefer father.
Have you seen any movies from the 80s? You guys, have you seen any movies from the 80s?
Oh, yeah, yes.
Okay, then you know this one.
Kelly.
Yes, Kelly.
If You Leave by OMD.
Wow. Don't look back. Yeah. That's a great song. Do you know that song, you guys? Do you know that one?
No.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we do.
You do? Okay.
We do.
You don't have to say you do just because you're making me feel really old by not knowing it. All right, just a few more. I think people in the chat got it. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's no way. This is just a test for Kelly. This isn't even part of the contest. Tell me what this is, Kelly, if you know it. Confess. Oh, your dog's peeing on the carpet, dude.
What? Oh, he's eating.
Oh, no.
He gets his food out of his bowl in the kitchen and brings it into the bedroom and eats it on the floor.
Really?
He fills his whole mouth up with food and brings it in here and eats it.
Hey, you guys, doesn't it look like he's peeing on the floor? It looks
like he just vomited.
Well, Scooby's a girl dog, right?
Oh yeah, that's right. I always call her a he because her name's Scooby.
Right, but she okay, so she squats while she eats. All right, that's weird. All right. So do you know this song? Confess. Oh, people in the chat got it. Yeah, John F, you got it. Good job, man.
Yes.
Wesley Good got it. Anybody?
Light? Oh, it's
Sundown.
Sundown.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now stop looking at the chat, Kelly. You're cheating.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's so tempting, isn't it?
Always been a cheater.
Yeah, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Did he cheated on mom, didn't he?
Yep, sure did.
So you have a half sister somewhere. All right. Now I'm not. All right. Here's the next one.
Kelly.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
10cc. I'm Not in Love.
Wow. 10cc. I'm Not in Love.
I actually listened to that song today. It's on a playlist I've got.
Big boys don't cry. Big boys don't cry.
That's what I used to tell my son there.
That was one of the first, if not the first song to use a tape loop as a synthesizer. All the songs,
wow.
if you go back and you listen to it, all that, oh, that's not a synthesizer, that's a tape loop of actual people singing. You know those applause machines from the 50s, 60s, and all the sitcoms were like, you know, every single second, like, oh, right?
Canned laughter.
Yeah, canned laughter is from a machine about yay big with the buttons on it with a bunch of tape loops in it, and dude would play it like an instrument. One guy did all that.
Oh, wow.
It's a very interesting bit of history. All right, one more. One more. This is it.
Okay. This is your chance.
Our time to shine.
If you guys get this, you win. Kelly, you have to count to 20.
20?
Ew.
Yup. Here we go. Last 1 second song.
I need 10 seconds of it.
Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
Win.
Come on, you've heard it. Kelly's got this. He's got it. Here's the last 10 seconds. 9, 8. Wow. To be a millennial. Everybody in the chat got it. Yeah. Kelly, yes. Kelly, yes.
It almost doesn't sound like it, but I'm going to go with Always Something There to Remind Me by Naked Eyes.
Yes, sir. That's it.
It's a weird part of the song. What part of the song is that?
Na 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 na.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys for being on. I appreciate it.
For having us.
You guys are awesome. Tell them what their cancellation prize is, Kelly.
Well, Jeremy and Christine, for being my son and my daughter-in-law, you get what I've been giving you for 30 years. That's absolutely nothing. Now hit the bricks.
Hit the bricks. Thank you guys for being on. Appreciate it. All right, see you later. All right, bye. All right, and click and excuse me. And,
my.
Oh, I thought I hit the button. Did I hang up on him? I was hitting him like 12 times there. Hello? Bye-bye.
All right, here's who I was playing for.
Yes. Oh, Arthur?
Arthur.
Doesn't that sound like what some Brits say? Like if the name is Arthur? Do you like Arthur? His name's Arthur, right? I think even some British people make fun of the people who say an F instead of a th. His name's Arthur. He's lovely. All right. Bip, bop, bop, bip. So, isn't that a great song?
Are you going to sing that? You're going to sing Always Something There to Remind Me? Dude, I've never... Oh, yeah, that's going to be great.
I'm going to try. I'm going to give it my best. If you cringe when I do this, I apologize, but I practiced so hard.
This is going to be epic.
You think?
Oh!
You think? All right. Let me moisten first. Have to moisten.
Oh, my.
All right. Vocal exercises. It's an abbreviated version of the song. Enjoy. I walk along the city streets you used to walk along with me. And every step I take reminds me of just how we used to be. Well, how can I forget you, girl, when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. Shadows fall, I pass a small cafe where we would dance at night. And I can't help recalling how it felt to kiss and hold you tight. Well, how can I forget you, girl, when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to sponsors. Take it. If you should find you've missed the sweet and tender love we used to share, they'll go back to the places where we used to go, and I'll be there. Well, how can I forget you, girl, when there is always something there to remind me? Always something there to remind me. I was born to love her, and I will never be free. You'll always be a part of me, 'cause there is always something there to remind me. 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 Yeah.
That was epic.
That was a bit of a mess. Did you like my 80s dancer girl?
She should be on every single show.
Oh, yeah. Her name's Gloria.
Is it ever?
Oh, where do we go? What are people saying? That's it. I'm curious how many people just logged off. So I'm going to look. Oh, yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's 14 people watching now. Anyway, I know it's a bit self-indulgent. Thank you. I enjoyed that. All right. So, wow, it's been an extra long show. I gotta mention this. I have to mention this. People have been asking a lot about the Meals for Wheels that everybody gathered up. The drone community put together $2,500, $2,492.50 to be exact. This is from Mr. Graphic. He got this big Ed McMahon sized check together, and I'm going to present this to the Meals on Wheels people. I have a call into them to give them a real check, not this one, but a real check, as soon as I'm able to get in there and film something with them. I imagine we'll all have to be wearing masks, but we're trying to organize that and try to get the money to them. But thank you very much, drone community, for your never-ending generosity. It's absolutely amazing what you guys do.
That's awesome.
Now, there's something that we have to mention before we go to the viewer video of the week, and that is, if you would like to advertise on this here stream. Kelly, tell them a little bit more.
Yep, if you'd like to advertise on TNL, you can shoot an email to advertisingontnl@gmail.com. That email will come straight to me. I'll get it. I'll send you a couple of proposals. We'll work something out. And next you know, you'll be one of the proud sponsors of Thursday Night Live.
And we have a new sponsor going to start at the beginning of next month. It's a cooking school.
Oh, yeah, in Texas.
Yeah. So we'll let you know a little bit more about that. But thank you so much. And he's a viewer, this person with the cooking school.
Yep.
So he's a fan, and he believes in our community, and we hope that you support all of the sponsors.
Advertising on TNL@gmail.com.
Bibbidi bop sklibbity dee. There it is. Because we couldn't do this without that. All right, so the viewer video of the week, it's really good. It's a good old gooder. And I'd like to thank freewellgear.com, sponsor of the show, for providing the prize, which will be a set of filters. Now, these are for the DJI Osmo Action, but these are the kind of filters that you will get for any camera. Like, say you have a Mavic or whatever, you just tell them that. So if you win, then this is what you're getting. It's about $120 value from freewellgear.com. If you want to send in your video for viewer video of the week, or just any video that you would like to share with everybody on TNL, Ken Heron Upload at gmail.com. Please include your music source so that the YouTube police doesn't come after your pal Ken.
Again.
Yeah, again. Yeah. So this is from Mike Miller. He says, "Hey, Ken." By the way, that's who won. Thank you, Mike. Congrats. "Hey, Ken, being stuck at home, I finally had a chance to put together a video about tugboats. I've been filming these over the past 2 years and have hours of footage. It was hard to keep it down to a couple minutes. I got my free trial to Epidemic Sound you recommended, and I really liked the first song I clicked on. They really have way better music than the other music services I've used before. Hope you like it, and thanks for all you do, Mike Miller." Yes, Epidemic Sound is what we use here. And right now there's a 30-day free trial available by clicking the link in the description. So the viewer video of the week from Mike Miller, it's all about tugboats. Check it
Near
out.
Martinez, California, the Carquinez Straits empties into the San Francisco Bay. There are many ports from Carquinez to Sacramento that handle the shipping needs for a large petroleum, auto, and agricultural industry. To help these large cargo ships maneuver the narrow and sometimes crowded waterways is a fleet of tugboats. To maneuver up to 500,000 tons of cargo or crude, these tugs are powered by 2 Caterpillar 3516 diesel engines with Rolls-Royce Z-drives for a rated 6,800 horsepower.
Isn't it amazing they can push a big ship like that?
Yeah. Terrific video, by the way.
Yeah.
The towing equipment consists of a Marquee ship assist Hauser winch mounted on her bow and a Marquee towing winch mounted on her stern, outfitted with 2,000 to 5,000 feet of 2.5-inch towing wire.
Dan Lawson says, "But can it push my wife?"
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, Mrs. Lawson. That's awesome. That was a great video. Thank you, Mike Miller, for sending that in. By the way, quick side note, tugboats are different than push boats. Push boats are the ones you'll find pushing barges down rivers. And they have, they're different machines altogether. They have the bumpers right up against the edge. Tugboats are called tugboats because they will take a line from a ship and pull them out from the port and out to sea.
So
but they also do pushing.
You're saying Dan Lawson's wife needs a push boat, is what you're saying?
No, Dan Lawson's wife needs a lawyer. Anyway, I guess that's a show.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
Oh, thanks everybody for hanging out with us. It was an especially long show, but it was entertaining tonight. Thanks to Ken Compton. Check out all of his animations on Side B. There's a link in the description. Check out all the links in the description. There's lots of stuff there. Yes, Kelly?
Is this the first episode of TNL that did not include the Raz because people are clamoring for it in the chat?
Whoa! You're right. I am so sorry. What came over me, Kelly? What was I thinking? How irresponsible of me. Irresponsible. I'm so glad you guys reminded me because I would not be able to forgive myself. My goodness. Now I really need to step into the Raz chamber. Oh my goodness. Let's head on in. Oh my goodness. Woo! Kelly.
Oh, it feels so good in here.
Doesn't it? I mean, the best place to be during a global pandemic is inside a warm, gooey place with your fellow droners. Yes. COVID-19 can't survive the purple and blue goo. Herpes can, but not the COVID.
Okay, I'm ready to leave now. Can we, can you unlock the door, please?
There's no escaping the Raz. Once you're in it, you're in it. That's it.
I'm in it to win it.
Mike Roche.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
All right, little deja vu there. Sorry, Mike Roche. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for making this a fun show every single time. 143 shows in a row without fail. I don't know how many more we can go, but we'll give it our best. It means a lot to me to have you as our community, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Kelly, for co-hosting. Thanks, Jeff Sills, for doing the best bang-up job in the newsroom. Ken Compton for being on here. Thanks to last-minute super chats from Philip Koshat, $10, and Robert Green for $2. Until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing.
And bye.
The killer could process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. Establish nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky.
A killer could process meat. Yeah. That was so funny.